Hey everybody, how's it going? Chevy Corvette C7 ZR1 limited series. Let's get going, shall we? Since I've already posted the overview for the series, I'll let you guys refer to that video for what kind of events you can expect in this series to win the car, the overall cost, upgrade tree. I mean, there's really no surprise in this event. So in this video, we'll actually try to make some progress. I'll start with the Cup event. Now, as I'm starting this event, the current round expires in about 4 days as I'm making this video. The series itself is 7 days. You have 7 days to complete it. So if you haven't started yet, as long as you start the event before the round expires, you will be given full 7 days to complete the series to win the car. And of course, once you complete the first goal or first race, you win a trophy, then you will be given an opportunity to purchase these upgrades instantly, the racing dollar upgrades. So that's why I'm, of course, starting with the longest race in the tier 1. At least I think it's gonna take more than 2 minute 20 seconds. Is that 2 minute 20 or 2 minute 40? 2 minute 20, yeah, for elimination, right? 140 seconds that you have to survive. So I think this one will take longer. I don't know. That's kind of between this one and the other one. I think it might be a toss-up. 3 laps around the short road circuit, right? So, all right, well, we'll take this opportunity to kind of check out the car, how it handles, right? I mean, the Corvettes generally in the game do handle pretty reasonably well. Relatively grippy, and I mean, it is at the end of the day the ultimate sports car to represent US, right? So I mean there are other makers, US makers, like Hennessy obviously is there, but they're entirely in a different class altogether. So, and certainly I guess Ford, yeah, Le Mans GT Le Mans is a pretty beautiful ride. Anyway, let's check the Corvettes. My point being, Corvettes do handle pretty well. So, the bumper view, not terribly exciting, right? Hood view, you see a lot of the hood. Oh, come on, man. I just was singing praises of how well you handle. Come on, stay with me. Okay, it's playful. There. It is a real wheel drive, so it can be playful. And the C7, is this mid-engine? Because normally obviously the previous generation Corvettes are all front engine, right? But I want to say currently the newer Corvettes are all mid-engine, and unfortunately we cannot really see the like turn the head from the interior to see if we can see the engine sitting in the back seat. But I think it is, if I remember correctly. All right, we have a Bluetooth touchscreen. Could we make a call? No. All right, so just like that, the last lap. Yeah, this is obviously I've taken my time with this race, so this is gonna be the one that takes the longest amount. So good. Planned or went as planned. 3 minutes 10 seconds. Obviously, if you were not bot training, you could have finished it a little bit quicker. Would you have finished it under 2 minutes 20 seconds? I don't think you can do it quite that quickly. Would I been able to shave off some like 50 seconds? Questionable. And then of course the next challenges, the bots will get that much quicker. Anyway, as you notice, the instant service has been activated. It should be 3 hours long. So we'll hop into elimination, purchase our upgrades. As explained in previous video, the overview video, 3 upgrades across the board for the total cost of 264 gold. And of course we get 25 of that gold back. So the net cost for this series to win this car is 239 gold. And racing dollar wise, it does cost you some 1.4 million racing dollars to purchase all the upgrades. But then again, obviously, we get 200,000 of it back as a completion reward. And you know, every race that you do, of course, you do get paid in racing dollars. So, and if you manage to level up during the event, obviously, that is extra gold in your pocket. So there we go. PR 63. All done. Let's head on over to Nürburgring for the race number 2 at Sprint Circuit Night Race. And Nürburgring is better lit than Hockenheim, I want to say. Hockenheim is, at least for me, I think it's a little bit on a darker side. I don't really like racing night races at Hockenheim. If I had a choice, I would pick somewhere else. And, you know, Le Mans, pretty dark as well. Obviously, most of that circuit is straight though, so a little different than, say, Hockenheim. And we do have some night races, if I remember, during this limited series. So, of course, it does help to have it in more of the the bumper view or the hood view. It does give you a nice, you can actually see where you're going a little bit better. And yeah, cockpit view is just a little bit darker, at least for me. Chase view is alright, but you don't really get to see the front of the car because you're, well, chasing, right? So bumper view perhaps is the best view to race at nighttime. Actually, the bumper view or the hood view or bonnet view, as some of you guys in other parts of the world might refer to this, better view for street circuits, you know, like Formula E circuits or, you know, Melbourne or those kind of situations. It's nice to see the nose of the car, so you can, you know, you don't have to deal with as many blind turns. You know what I mean? Because when you're in the chase view, a lot of those corners are pretty blind. You have no idea. You just have to kind of cross your fingers, and hopefully your experience is guiding you to the proper direction. But in the hood view, a bit easier, right? Like even like when I have to race at like, let's say Formula 1 race, if I have to race at the likes of Marina Bay, yeah, I go into the, or Monaco, right? Those two circuits, yeah, I stick to the, what would you call that one? That's not quite the, well, maybe it's the halo view that I use for that one. You know, because Formula 1 cars obviously have the the driver protection halo, right? So anywho, that is good enough for another gold trophy. So that is 2 down, 43 more to go, right? You put it that way, it seems like a long way to go. Yeah, you know, limited series tend to be a bit of a grinder, right? All right. Final event for Tier 1 in the form of an autocross at Laguna Seca. So this one, of course, takes place at the mouth of Corkscrew. 37 seconds and change is the target's time to beat. Seems like a long time, doesn't it? With this guy, it's elite section car, PR60s, right? So not quite the legend class, but gotta say that's I mean 37 seconds is a long time here. Even when I'm going off track like that. Look at that, we got time to spare. Could we do some donuts? Oh, that's not very good, is it? I think I got it under 37. How did I do? Just over. 0.02 of a second over 37. But what was the target time again? 37 and change, right? So got it in just in the nick of time. There you go. Sweet. All right. So that'll do it for the tier 1. So 1 tier down unlocks the tier 2. So 14 more tiers to go here. So, all right, hop on board. Let's continue on with the tier 2 in the next video coming right up. See you there.